Welcome back to Baguettes and Asbos, guys. We're on the last episode. Well, the last episode on the Fiesta anyway. You saw us have problems on track. So, because we've got our priorities right, and we need to get this gearbox out and get it sealed up and get it fixed, we're going to add some more mods to the car and brush that under the carpet. So, you will know more than me at this point because I have ordered some bits, but they've not turned up yet. So, I've ordered a seat from Poland. Took a bit of a risk. They sent me a message afterwards saying that I needed to pay some extra postage, VAT stuff. Have not paid it. Let's see what happens with that, whether it turns up or not, whether I've been scammed. Also, this has been bugging me for a bit. I've got a stereo surround in here, and I have just double-sided sticky taped my traction control button on there. I want to try and build a stereo insert that can countersync this button in. We'll do that on Fusion 360, and my mate Keith's going to 3D print that for me. And I might even try and countersync the GoPro remote in there with some Velcro or a magnet or something like that. And I have also ordered a RaceBox Micro, which I'm going to try and hardwire into the car and get it all set up so I can just time from pressing a button on here without getting my phone out and all that kind of stuff, because as you know, the track day organisers are getting a little bit more strict and you're not supposed to live time on track anyway. So I want to try and get all that wired in, and little button and maybe even some indicators on the dash. We'll see what turns up. I've ordered all that, like I said. But first things first is we need to get this car out and give it a clean, because it is mucky. Every time I seem to put it on the trailer and take it out and park, I must drag it through some puddles on the way there because it gets filthy. So, bosh, let's get that done.
Check this out.
Okay.
I look good.
Okay. On the street and I got my swag on. Okay.
We've just given the car a wash. At this point, a few bits have turned up, but the seat's still not turned up. Have you ever done that when you order stuff off eBay and it comes from China? Why do I not check? I've ordered like some little LEDs and stuff like that. Honestly, they're about £1. They've been shipped from China. It's actually cheaper to get them from China and probably easier than getting stuff from Poland. Figure that one out. So we're going to put the pressure washer reel away, and then we'll get the Asbo back in and we'll carry on getting these mods done. Okay, so I've got the traction control button out. I'm just measuring it with the verniers. I've imported this .stl file from Fusion 360. I downloaded this off the internet, imported it, modified it, trimmed it, measured it, did a few bits. The cutout in the middle, I've tweaked it to countersync my button. I've not bothered rounding off the corners yet because I don't think I really need to. I think it'll look quite nice in there. I'll see if Keith can get this version 0.1 printed off. We'll give it a try and then we'll tweak it. Right, I've been to see Keith and we've had this printed out. It's quite snug, to be fair. It's not bad for a first attempt. I do need to round the corners off here, and I'll spin you round. We could do with just trimming it a little bit round the edges to make it smaller, and the back just needs bringing in, as in these clips just need bringing out, sorry, a little bit just to make that sit flush. Not bad for a first attempt. Sport mode. Right, okay, as you can see, we've still got the ST seat in. Doesn't necessarily mean that we were scammed, but what has happened is, as I mentioned, I ordered the seat from eBay. It had something like £30 postage, which to me, it's being shipped from Poland. That's fine. But as soon as I placed the order, paid for the seat, paid for the postage, I got a message. The message said that I needed to pay some extra postage and VAT, customs, because of where I was based. But they were advertising it on UK eBay, and the postage was £38. So I didn't pay it. I also didn't cancel it. I didn't want to cancel it. I left it to see what would happen, and they cancelled it on me. So no harm, no foul. Just, I've ordered this seat and it's not turned up. bit of a pain really. I thought I was getting a good deal. But that being said, the rest of the parts have turned up. Right, I've got an extremely large package that has arrived, so let's spin you around and get it open. I've ordered that much stuff though, I can't remember what this is. Pretty big box, considering it doesn't look like there's much in there. What's that? So we've got, I didn't order that. Fantastics, GSM Performance pen and GSM Performance keyring. Nice. What have we got in here? That is a big box for a RaceBox micro. Right, we're clearly joking about that big box and the micro RaceBox. What I have got is a TRS-E seat. This is what I should have done at the beginning. GSM Performance, UK business, family-owned business. Go and check them out, please. It cost me an extra £50 in the end, but delivery was here within a couple of days. As you could see before, the box packaging, perfect. Pack of Haribo, keyring, pen. Go and check them out. Back UK businesses. Now all the bits are here to get these mods fitted to the car. So let's do a little bit of unboxing. Right, without further ado, let's get this seat out. One thing that's been bugging me, and I've been waiting to get this seat before I fixed it, is this harness. So if you look, I've done the harnesses over the top on that one, underneath on that one. Oh, I am in, and it is snug. Right, no more whinging from John now, saying I'm getting thrown around on the track. Ow, my back. Nice and snug. I just need to obviously do those harnesses.
A few moments later.
That was easy enough. And they're the right way round now, and match the other side. I've not put sliders on this. This is solid mounted. We don't need to move this back and forth. Right, well, due to some technical issues, I've just been taking pictures of everything I've just done for the last half an hour. Fantastic. So, recap, what have I done? I have taken the original USB adapter out of the car, chopped the end off. There was 4 wires in here. I just soldered the 2 power cables together and used a bit of heat shrink. Plugged the adapter back in, and it turns out, I think anyway, that the battery on the car's dead. It won't start. Okay, let's stick this booster pack on and see if we can get this car started, because I've just tried my connections inside on a USB and everything is working, so it must just be the fact that we don't have enough power. So if we can get it running, we can give it a proper test. Oh, it's a squeeze. There she is, we've got her wired in. I've not stuck it down and mounted it yet because I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. But there you go. Click the button and off she goes. Let's get it connected and have a look at the app. Right, as you've just seen, I've got the app all set up, but we're going to give it a test drive. So this is the setup currently. DJI Vision Dock, DJI Nano. I literally just had a firmware update as I was watching the match a minute ago. And now I can, when I have got the microphone connected, get a preview on here. I'm recording at the minute, so there's no preview when recording. This is all wired in and working. The USB wasn't working before because I didn't have that screen plugged in. You'd have guessed it. So I plugged the screen in As you can see, I've got a blue flashing light. Record. Now what happens is, don't need my phone. The RaceBox Micro is going to save the data. And it's flashing red, but we should get a green light. And when we get a green light, it means we've got a satellite signal. Now it won't record when we're stationary to save data. So hopefully we get a green light, and that means we've got satellite. We haven't got any satellites, I don't think. But let's see if we still get any data off it. I've already tried this, but I deleted the data by accident. Well, I've got the data, sorry, but the data uploads to the cloud, and I removed it off the RaceBox itself, and then I couldn't sync it to a video. Because what I'm planning on doing now is overlaying this to the video. And hopefully you can hear me okay, because I've got the DJ mic on. It's very loud in here. There you go, you can see it's green now, so we've got satellite. The guide says that you've got to have it flat and facing in that direction, so I've just double-sided sticky taped it on there for now. I don't know whether I'm going to wire in the button and the indicators and stuff, because I can see it all, it's fine. Once I press that button, off I go. Don't need anything else. Right, okay, so that's all the mods done on the car, and hopefully those little tweaks and additions will make for a better experience when on track. That one press button on the RaceBox and not having to get my phone out, that's going to be a game changer. And that passenger seat, comfort, stability, strapped in with a harness. But it doesn't end there. I have moved the light from here to here, because earlier in the video there was lots of glare. It's not just about improving the car, it's about improving our content. So I've gone out and bought myself a little Osmo DJI Pocket 3. I've wanted one of these for a while. Look at that, active track, gimbal, stabilization, links to the DJI mic, and it's all in the name of providing you guys with better content. So you do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, tell your mum and tell your nan.